Hello, my name is Bill Freeman and I am the Director of Music at St. Anthony of Padua Roman Catholic Church in Las Vegas, Nevada. St. Anthony's is part of the Diocese of Las Vegas. Today, this brief tutorial is going to go over primarily the harmony parts, that is the alto and baritone part found in the refrain of the Gloria that is in Tony Alonso's setting of the Mass. It's called Mass of Joy and Peace. I first became aware of this Mass setting when I was subbing at our cathedral here in Las Vegas, Guardian Angel. It is one of the Mass settings used at our cathedral, and I really love its energy, its rhythm. It's something that can be done in a traditional cathedral-like setting with brass, organ, strings, and it can also be utilized in a very contemporary setting with drums and piano, guitar, bass, that kind of a setting as well. It really lends itself well. The melody is pretty simple. It's very singable, which is important when we're trying to use and encourage a congregation that is generally not comprised of musicians to sing. Also, a couple of things that I want to call your attention to before we really get started. The first thing is going to be the rhythm. We have the Amsterdam 16th in the first two bars that we sing. What is the Amsterdam 16th, Bill? Quite simple. It's the eighth note. It's the dotted eighth note followed by a 16th. Ludwig van Beethoven made these very famous in his Symphony No. 7. In the first movement, he is incessantly almost hanging on this. And this beautiful part, it's about maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes into this first movement of the symphony. I highly suggest that you go and check it out. Specifically, probably the Dudamel, Gustavo Dudamel interpretation with the Simon Boulevard Youth Orchestra, because it really has this energy and passion in it. Or check out one of the great German orchestras as well. So we want to make sure our rhythm is on the money. I bet if I was to ask Tony Alonso, was this part of what he was doing? I mean, it might, maybe not, but I bet that he would say, yeah, I really wanted that rhythm. The Gloria is a joyous part of the Mass, so let's make it joyous. The Gloria has this tendency in the Catholic faith to kind of be a drag. And it's not a drag at all, right? We got to make sure our tempo is appropriate for the building, not too slow, obviously not too fast, but we definitely don't want to err on the side of too slow either, which kind of tends to be the thing. One other thing that I want to point out that I notice I've been having some problems with is going to be in the fourth measure that we sing. If you're looking at it, it's going to be measure 6. Again, I'm not accounting when I say the fourth measure that we sing. I'm not accounting for the 2-bar introduction that the instruments have. So if we look at measure 6, we're looking specifically at highest. If you look highest, the melody highest, the alto and baritone part actually doesn't move until beat 4. So there's a little bit of like a suspension going on here. That's a classical music theory term. So again, which is actually really beautiful effect if done properly. Sadly, in a lot of the recordings I've heard, it's not. Everybody kind of moves. Everybody kind of moves together. No, 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 no. Okay, it really kind of give it that extra little flair. Other than that, let's pay attention to our phrasing. We don't want earth, we're not pirates. So let's keep all these things in mind as we sing, and that way we can learn it. Okay, everybody, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play through on the piano the refrain, and you're welcome to join along and sing. I'm probably going to play through it a couple times before I start singing. That way you can kind of get it in your ear if you're not familiar with it. Please keep in mind, I am not a singer. My voice is not the best. There's a reason why I learned how to play the piano, the organ, and all the instruments. Is because I'm not a very good singer. So please keep that in mind. However, don't let that be an excuse for you not to join in, okay? should be singing by now. Good job. Keep it up. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of good will. Again, glory to God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of good will. Okay, so hopefully you got the refrain, the melody, the main part of what's going on in your head. Keep in mind, this is what your assembly should be singing during the Gloria, okay? Most congregations aren't singing in 4-part, at least Catholic congregations aren't, so really kind of take a few weeks to learn and hammer in the melody to the refrain. I'm just going to isolate it a couple times for those that might need it, okay? I'll do the introduction here. Part is not that difficult. If you have tenors in your choir, you might even want to split some of the tenors and put them on the alto part. I know with my choir at St. Anthony's, that is what my intention is. One thing you might hear from the altos, oh, it's too low, it's too low. It is kind of a low alto part, but it still falls within typical alto range, if you will, in the classical world. Okay, let's play that again. Again, we're just listening. 1 and a go. I feel like I messed something up in there, so let me just do that one more time where you're listening, okay? My apologies. Okay, let's try it now. It's your turn, okay? Let's give it a shot. Wa-da-da, breathe. Okay, so it's time to look at the baritone part. We're in the key of D. Again, we got the Amsterdam 16ths happening. We got to make sure our rhythm is right on the money. This part is really not that hard. One of the things I got to ask Bill, how come it's not SATB, soprano, alto, tenor bass? It's just a baritone part. The baritone part is ultimately the tenor part and the bass part kind of condensed. Glory to God. God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of good will. Okay, again. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of good will. Again. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of good will. Okay, I'm going to try playing this now. I'll go through, play the part a couple more times. I'm just going to isolate the baritone part. 1 and a go. I'll do it again. I'm going to play now every the accompaniment part. Okay, again. Do 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 do. Breathe. Okay, I'm sometimes a little bit forgetting as my hands are jumping around. A third time. Okay, and one final time. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Again, my name is Bill. I am the Director of Music at St. Anthony of Padua in Las Vegas. Please practice this. Please practice this. It's very important that you come to rehearsal prepared and ready to go.